Every day it becomes clearer that Ed Miliband will do anything to get into Downing Street. Day after day, he refuses to rule out categorically doing any deal with the Scottish National Party. That silence speaks volumes about the man, his weakness, and his refusal to be straight with the British public. Above all, his willingness to play fast and loose with one of the most precious things that any Prime Minister of the United Kingdom is entrusted to protect: the security of our country. Our current 4 Vanguard-class ballistic missile submarines will come out of service in the next decade. In an increasingly dangerous world in which we cannot know now what nuclear threats may emerge in the 2030s, the 2040s, and the 2050s, the only responsible choice is to recommit to our continuous at-sea deterrent now, so that we can cope with any direct nuclear threat to the United Kingdom or to our NATO allies. For those who argue that no threats will emerge, I ask, how can you be certain when the cancer of Islamic extremism, the Arab Spring, and aggressive Russia, these things were not foreseen just a few years ago? No one can predict accurately what unconventional threats the next 45 years may bring.
Ed Miliband has just said that you're a decent man. Do you think he's a decent man?
I think in politics it's important to respect one's opponents, but to challenge in an election period their views. And he still has to answer this question. Is he prepared to get into Downing Street on the back of some deal with the SNP that would, in the end, increase our taxes everywhere across the United Kingdom, would put up the cost of welfare, and might weaken our defences? He has that question to answer.
So you don't think he's a decent man?
No, that's not what I said. That really is not what I said. I think it's important we should all respect each other, but in an election period we should be challenging his views. He is the only alternative Prime Minister of this country, and he needs to clarify urgently whether or not he would do a deal with the SNP and on what terms.